Hello, thank you for watching our video on self-defense techniques. This video is on a technique called sword and spear, and it's a requirement for intermediate adult students and advanced kids at Ellis County Martial Arts. The attack on this technique is for a right wild roundhouse punch. So from this position, Mr. Bustamante is going to come in swinging wild. If I do nothing, he's going to connect right on the jaw, coming in from in here this way. That is the attack. Now, the range is such that he has to take a full step forward in order to reach me. All right, I'm just out of his range. In other techniques that we've done for a roundhouse punch, we've blocked or we've slipped. In this one, we're going to do a counterattack. So from here, hopefully I already had some indication it might be coming, so my hands are already going to be up. So I'm going to meet it as he comes in. As he steps into punch, I'm going to step in with my right foot and I'm going to chop here directly at the side of the neck. Now, that's possible that that could get blocked, but if you come in hard and fast, it's going to hit right on the brachial plexus origin there. All right, just a little bit faster. That's the shot we're looking for, right in here. The left hand is your cover hand. It's protecting. Yes, it may block, but don't rely on that. The timing is not block and then hit. All right? If he's stronger than you and faster than you, then he's going to get through. You need to make sure that your hit gets in there well before that punch would. Now, the next move of the technique says that I go for either a palm strike or a spear hand strike to the eyes. If you get that, you'll get the short version that the kids do, and I'll demonstrate that. The next version, the longer version, has got the what-ifs built into it. So when he comes in with the punch, I step in 1, 2, and the head goes back and the hands come up. If this hand is in the way right here, or he's already started this punch coming in, it will actually chop into it from this position. As he staggers backwards, I side kick into the rib cage. All right? Let's move up just a little bit, and we'll do it just a little bit faster. All right? Punch comes in, 1, 2, and 3. There's the kick. That's the short, sweet version, and that's the version that the kids do. In the adult class, we have a little bit longer version that has a couple of what-ifs built into the technique. So it starts exactly the same, but the what-if comes is when I go for the palm strike or the spear strike to the eyes, is that he sees that coming and he slips over to the side. Not that he's necessarily trained, he just doesn't want to get hit in the eye. All right, now, when that happens, this hand, this spear strike, is going to miss. Let's take a look at that. He comes in, I step in, 1, 2, and he slips. You see his head slipping over. So now he's naturally thinking he's going to hit me with this hand. All right, so from here, this hand will round off. Now, I may get a palm strike here to the head, but if that punch is already on its way, I'm going to pick it up here and come underneath and put this shot in here to the ribs. All right, now, if you're moving pretty fast and he's not moving as fast as you are, you'll probably get this hand back around before he even punches. But just in case, make sure that you pick up that punch if it's on its way through. All right, so he steps in again, and it's 1, 2, and 3. This is the shot coming in from in here. All right, now, from that position there, you'll hit into the ribs or the solar plexus, and he'll be bent over. Now, if he bends over this way, we don't know for sure what he's going to do. All right, I will hook his head from here, and I will pull him back around to where I want him to be, over here on this side. And as I do, I will swing the right hand around and deliver a hand sword strike to the base of the skull. All right, now, your footwork there, you step back for a moment, is going to be a rear pivot, also known as moving up the circle. So if you watch my feet here without Mr. Bustamante coming in, as I step in, I'm on the center line from here. 1, 2, more of a forward stance, and then back to neutral, 3 coming in from here underneath. Now, watch my left foot. From here, I'm going to move up the circle. I'm going to move in a rear pivot maneuver. You can see I'm moving onto this broken line. And that is for a couple of reasons, all right? One reason is to get me off of his center line. If he's hurt, but he still wants to fight, he's probably going to lunge forward. And I don't want to be in that line. The other reason is that I want to get a better shot at my target, which is the base of the skull, the back of his neck. If I try to do it from the front, it's going to be very awkward. So I'm going to move his head into position, but I'm also going to reposition myself for a better shot there. All right, so let's do this slow motion. All right, as he steps in from here, I come in 1, 2, 3. All right, and in this case, he started to move his head over to this side. But let's go back to the first one. All right, from here, I'm going to hook it around, watch my back foot move, all right, and then drop this shot in right in here, all right, at the base of the skull. Now, hold that position, please. All right, from here, it's not part of the technique as written, but you should be able to do a knee strike right up into his face without changing anything. If you can do that, your feet are probably in the right position. If you have to come around, that means you went too far. So now you're trying to come around. That means that you stepped too far around this way. Okay? Let's look at that from another angle. So let's come in from here at this 45-degree angle. Okay, slow motion. All right? Stepping in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the shot we're looking for right there. All right? Let's look at that from a different angle. Let's look at it from this angle. Okay, slow motion. All right, stepping in, meet it, hit. He slips over to the side, come around, hit underneath, hook, and chop. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to cover the other what if on this, and that is what if he moves to the opposite side, over here to my left. All right, that's a possibility. So we'll do this slow motion. As he steps in with the roundhouse punch again, all right, it starts off the exact same way. Now, as I come in here for the spear, he sees it coming, and let's say he ducks his head down. He's going to do more like a slip, all right, coming around this way. Right. So now as I come in from underneath over here, that's probably going to catch him in the chest. That's fine, but this hand is cocked over here. So now as I move up the circle, I'll hook on this side. Now you can use a tiger's mouth style move here, all right? And remember, never touch when you can hit. So this is actually going to be a sharp hit right here at the base of the skull, but you have to grab immediately. If you hit him hard like this, you're going to send him away from you and you'll miss your grab. Now, that may not be the worst thing if you knock him out, but if you don't, you just set him back on his feet again, and now you've given up the element of surprise. So we want to hook and grab on that in that case. So when this shot comes in from underneath, if his head is over here positioned instead of over on this side, move up the circle, hit and grab, all right, there it is, and then pull him down into position where you want him to be, and then finish with your hand sword strike here at the base of the skull. So this one's a little bit more involved because we don't know for sure what he's going to do. We don't know if his head is going to go over to one side or the other, and the important thing for you to understand on this is that you need to position his head where you want it to be. And you can do that also by positioning your feet to get a better angle on there. Okay, so stepping in from here, 1, 2, and then the hands will come up. And then this 3 is going to come underneath here, and that's when he's going to come down. Now, if his head comes over on this side, I hook this way. If his head's already over there, then I get an extra hit in here as I grab. Either way, I've got to control that head to have the finishing blow coming down from here. All right, let's look at it from this angle. All right, slow motion again. All right, stepping in, 1, 2, the hands come up, underneath, there's the hit. He's over on this side, so I'm going to hook, and I'll bring his head around as I move up the circle and deliver this shot here at the base of the skull. Notice again, he should be in perfect position for me to come up with a knee strike into the face, if necessary. This should drop him to the ground. But if he's still up, then that knee strike is right there. Okay. Sword and spear. Thank you.